tall. And he made the varsity, probably weighed about 85 pounds. But, I have a picture of him at home. He said he was 5'2". Trust me, he wasn't. But he learned, he made the team because he was tenacious. He could play defense. He knew how to get into his stance. He could get in the gaps. He learned a lot of things as a young player. He practiced the fundamentals of basketball. You know, when Richie speaks to you about playing defense, I hate defense. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't teach it. I bring in people to teach it. I like offense. But the one thing I know about defense is every time I played against a good defender, I became a better offensive player. So I appreciate that. If you teach defense and your players play defense, your offensive players have to get better. They have to. So we keep bringing Richie back. But with that, I just want to introduce you to Mike, and he's going to take on for the next 15 to 20 minutes on whatever it is you cover.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Always good to hear Coach Malillo speak. We were in a camp together this summer, and he's just tremendous at teaching of the skills and the fundamentals. He can speak here for 2 hours and get a lot out of it. But like my dad said, I'm my father's son. I'm not going to talk too much about defense. I can play it a little bit, get in the gaps, I do my thing. I'm not a shutdown defender. I can put some offense up. So that's what I'm going to speak to you about. But first of all, I just want to say that being here reminds me of being a youth basketball player, which was such a fun time. My mom and dad used to load me up in the car on weekends, and we just go around and play. I played on 7 teams at one time, so I'm not suggesting, and they didn't force my hand at all. I swear they didn't. I just loved it. And seeing everybody here kind of reaffirms my belief that kids out there in the state are getting good coaching and good teaching, because I've been away from it for so long that you forget about it. And I remember practices in Stoneham. I lived in Belmont. I remember practices in Belmont, practices in Arlington, because I played Belmont youth basketball, Belmont CYO basketball, and Belmont travel basketball. I was in the 5th grade. And then I played Arlington youth basketball, Arlington CYO the year above, so that I couldn't play my own team. And then my uncle was the president of Stoneham basketball, so he got me into Stoneham youth. And I played travel team, which my cousin, his son, coached the year above, so I couldn't play the Belmont team in my grade, my own team. And obviously there were conflicts, but I used to have like 2 pairs of black shorts and throw 7 jerseys in my gym bag, and we'd take off and just drive around all weekend. And it was so much fun. I loved playing. I got a lot of coaching. I was telling my dad that I still remember a lot of things that those coaches told me then. I remember a lot of things that my high school coach told me. Now I remember a lot more of what my college coach told me. Things that are just ingrained into my mind every time I step on the court and play. No matter if it was when I was playing after college overseas, or if I'm playing in a men's league, or if I have to step in next door in the summertime because we only have 7 of our players in. Okay? I think about that stuff all the time. So it's great to have everybody out here. I really hope you enjoy your time. I'm going to speak about a couple of things. First of all, I was about 5'2", 115. Thank you very much. When I was a freshman in high school, yeah, and I was little, but I could play. And I made the varsity team. I played 4 years. I was able to start my sophomore year on. And I wanted to get a scholarship from high school. That was my goal. My parents sacrificed a lot, and I wanted to be able to tell them, you don't have to pay for anything. I had one school offer me a scholarship, and coincidentally, it's when my sister had gone to school. She didn't play sports in college, anything like that. They just offered, and I thought about going, but I was a very good student, and then I thought I was guided by my dad, my mom, and other people, and they passed up, $100 and some grand to make sure I could get the best education I had. I went to Phillips Exeter Academy Prep School in New Hampshire, did a postgraduate year, and I went to visit some IBs like Williams, Tufts, and Amherst. Great small colleges in the area. Some of you I'm sure know, some of you might not. When I went to Williams, I just knew that was a place for me. Williams College, if you don't know about it, great basketball program, more importantly, #1 ranked school in the country, 5 years in a row now. Just what a challenge every day academically there. It was a perfect place for me. Couldn't have worked out better. After I played 4 years there, I was able to start my 4 years. We were 104 wins, 16 losses. We won a national championship my junior year. And my senior year, we lost the championship game at the buzzer. And we were 61-3 my last 2 years and had a great run. most important thing I take away from there is what I learned from my teammates, the friendships I've built. Last a lifetime. We had the single greatest group of guys I've ever been around. We love going to work every day. Now, I played 1 year overseas in Germany, and then I got an opportunity to get an internship with the Celtics. And was able to parlay that into a job, which I was very thrilled about. It's my 3rd year. We weren't doing a lot of winning for the first 2, which was still a lot of fun to be around a lot of young guys and see coaches at the highest level teach. And so far, we're doing pretty good this year, and it's a lot more fun to be around, I'll tell you that much. There's a lot less breakdowns because we got a lot of veterans now, and we know this crap, let's just go. But they work hard. I mean, from our best player, Garnett, to our least experienced guy, Glenn Davis, or Brandon Wallace, Garnett is unreal with his work ethic every single day, routine, hard worker. Allen, Pierce, the guys. It doesn't matter if we go 82-0 or if we lose the next 7. You'll enjoy watching them because the leaders of this team will make sure that everyone plays hard all the time. The offense isn't going good, which hopefully won't be like the last 2 games we played, which our offense is awful. We beat Indiana on the road and New Jersey at home. Our defense will be there. Coach is a great defensive coach. Coach Thibodeau, who he mentioned we coached against, has I guarantee about 150 yards away up in his office, still breaking down film because that's what he does. He breathes it, eats it, sleeps it. And so we will defend. But anyway, getting back to the youth part of things. I know there are 8th grade girls coaches here and 8th grade boys coaches. Okay? So not all of this stuff can translate to everybody, but I'm hopefully going to give you a couple of things that every coach on any team here can use. And fellas, I need you guys at some point, I'll just wave you out. We'll do a little bit of folklore, and if in the future, the president of the Round Ball Group, my dad listened to early enough, then we can go next door to the quiet court, and there's no racquetball being played, so I don't have to yell. But he also gave me the ability to project. Then if you're a team coach, he's quite a projector. So hopefully you can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. If you have any questions in the middle of it, if you write stuff down, just let me know. Ask me, and I'll for sure go over any of that. So first thing, a couple of quick drills I want to show you guys. Craig, why don't you go? This with me. Quick warm-up drill, okay? You do it. He's a point guard, I'm a point guard, but we can both score the ball and shoot it. That's better. You're right. Lefty, okay? You're right. No, the opposite's lefty, okay? So, not a lot of coaches have any passing groups. If you have a 10-person team, you have 5 basketballs, this is easy enough, okay? First graders, you do a little bit harder, maybe change the pass. 8th grade boys, start doing this. Work on their weekend. So we're right. Start with the ball out right, okay? At the same time, when you throw the ball, my ball hit him with the ball, he throws my outside shoulder. 1, 2, 3, boom, I need to get it going. I'm going. By the way, you're going through the game, okay? That's the game. 5, 5, 5, boom, alright, boom, ready? What you can tell, only gets you is try and put both balls over there with one guy. You can go faster, get him up with both balls. You don't hurt anybody. That's the thing. Get some speed going once you have the ability, and work on hitting him on the outside shoulder. If you didn't go on the outside shoulder, go ahead on the outside shoulder. Don't want that. So you got to focus on hitting your target in the right spot, which in this case is the outside shoulder, okay? And something that I've always done, which my dad told me to do when I was a young man, I don't know why I took to it so much, but always go past the shooter on the seam. So I get that ball, shooters like to shoot the ball with their hand on the seam. See a lot of good shooters with that ball, throw the ball. They'll step in, and when they catch it on the way up, they'll bring it, so that their fingers are on the seam, so that they can get that kind of rotation. Okay? Some shooters, off. They'll just catch it and shoot like that. Still backspin, and you can see how it wasn't on the seam. Okay? So the second thing you can tell them is throw it to that target, throw it on the seam. No matter how I have the ball in my hands, if I have it like this,